Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kylie Swain and I'm from Blossom Designs here in Australia. So today, you've probably seen these around, but today I'm going to show you how I cover this coffee cup. So I've left this one plain. It's the last one I thought I needed to do, and then realised one of my sons has 2 teachers, so I have 5 children. My eldest is in year 10 in high school, so he didn't want to do teacher gifts as in this. So my 4 youngest, one's still at preschool, but the other 3 are at school. So yeah, I suddenly realised that my youngest boy, he's got 2 teachers, so I need to do, and I've only done enough for the 3 of them, but I had another spare one to one of the other teachers in the school, who's absolutely lovely, and she looks out for my kids, so I wanted to thank her as well. But I've decorated the box, the carrier. That's fairly simple. And in one of the coffee cups, I've got hot chocolate. I don't know if all the teachers like coffee, and I figured hot chocolate in a sealed sachet was the way to go with COVID these days. I would probably normally have made up my own chocolate mix, but I didn't want to do that this year. So this is the other cup that I've decorated, and then this one has yum, a Santa Kit Kat and Santa marshmallow. So everything is sealed, everything is COVID safe. I haven't touched any of the food items myself, so I think that that's okay. Alright, I'm just going to move that aside. And I've also done a tag, which I need to just place on the side, so that will just go here, and then I will feed it through the hole and then tie it up, but also put some dimensionals on the back here so that when it sits nice and neat. But yeah, so that's the tag that I've just put everything on the stamp set that I was going to show. So I've used the Warm Hugs set from the current mini. Love this. This is so cute. It has coordinating dies as well, and as you can see, look, that's the little coffee cup die. You've got Christmas tree, candy cane, stars and a heart, which all go with the stamp set up here. I haven't worked out what these are though. Can anyone tell me what they're for? I really don't know. Buttons? Buttonholes? I'm not sure. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the tag, and I'll place that along the side, and these are the die pieces. I can just get them back on there before I lose them. So these are the die pieces that cut out the wrap, and then these are the coordinating pieces. Which do the little scallop edge, so they sit like so. So what I'm going to show you today, now I'll move everything out of the way so I've got a little bit more space. is, so I've already stuck this one down, and then just with my bone folder I'm just going to curl that so that it's a bit easier wrapping around the cup. And I'm going to glue. Now there is, so that fits on that side, but clearly that's not going to fit on that side. So there is a right and a wrong way to put this together. Right, am I in shot? There we go. So get the glue going, there we go. Bring my glue in. So I like to leave a little bit of a border here around the scalloped edge. You won't need a lot of glue for this, otherwise you'll have it going everywhere. So just give that a minute to set up before you start curling it like this one. Okay, so as you can see, that will sit up quite nicely on its own. Okay, and so all I've done for the top is I stamped, I think on some of them I've done for you, but the majority of them I've done warm hugs to you or season long, and then stamped the coffee cup and the two-stepped part to the coffee cup. No, I used the candy canes in another project, but they're quite cute together. And got the coordinating dies, and this one cuts out your stamp here, your sentiment stamp here, and then it leaves behind this circle, so it cuts out that circle, and that circle is actually a 3/4 inch circle. So that's a handy little tip there. So as you can see, that was that one, and this is lovely. This has got the stitching. You can see that, the stitching just on the edge. And that circle one. So these dies are all within the bundle if you get the bundle. Okay, so that should be enough time for that to set up. So just going to manipulate the cardstock and the paper, and then now also a trick that I've just learned myself to getting your stripes to line up is, see how I've got it, just flatten that out a bit, it got squashed. See how I have cut out the two panels here, so I haven't lined them up to the top of the page like that, and then lined the next one to the top of the page. So that I don't believe will work. I'm pretty sure I've done it with the others. If you've got a paper that doesn't have stripes but it just has flowers or something on it, it won't matter. But if you've got stripes and you want your stripes to be looking, you know, be at the same sort of angle like they are, then doing it like you're going to put them together. So placing them like that, and then I just moved that across, and then the stripes are all in the same direction. So there's a tip for you. So now all I'm going to do is just get some glue for there. And place these two together. Oops. If you have excess glue, just wipe it away. Like I have all over my fingers. Okay, so just let that set up for a minute as well, because while that's drying it can still be moved. So while that's drying, you would then go ahead and stamp your images here and die cut all your pieces out, and then by the time you've done all that, then your glue would well and truly be dry and be good to go. So we're going to forge on though, and if I put the wrap around the right way, that would help as well. So that is going to sit like so, and what I tend to do is I move the lid around, but if I find where the lid is and just line up my two seams on either side of this piece here, then I'm good. Right, extra measure. If you don't want your belly band or your piece to move, put some glue down, put some extra glue on here, which is where you're going to need it, and glue them down. So hold on to it, because that will need to set up for a minute, but just hold it, give it a rub. It won't take long. Glue on my fingers. And then that's it. It's done. It doesn't take long at all, but yeah, just wait for the glue to set before you start fiddling with it. Tie some of the, this is the Mossy Meadow linen, braided linen trim. Got stuck with what that was then. And this is also from the January to June mini catalogue. So that's part of the Dandy Gardens suite, I believe. I haven't got, I'm still waiting for my copy of the catalogue to arrive. It hasn't come yet. So I am relying on memory, and that's never a good thing with me. But that is your coffee cup done. So that would then sit in there, and then my kids can then just wander to school, hopefully not throwing it around. And I've just noticed my stripes are not even matching, are they? Nope. That's okay, the teachers won't mind. So yeah, so I will just adhere my tag to here. Let's see if I can do it one side. Can I do the other side? I think this end is fraying too much to do. Come on. Hey, I did it. Okay, so I've just pulled that all the way up. Now you could have that all the way to the top, but I'm just going to tie this off like that, and then pull it back down so that it sits a bit lower, and then I'm just going to grab a couple of dimensionals, place one there and one there, one on the back there, that way, and I'm good. So yay, I'm done with that one. I just need to do one more, I'm pretty sure. But this is another version using the, I'm not even sure, did I tell you what paper? I was using the Heartwarming Hugs paper. As you can see, I've had lots of fun with this paper. I love traditional Christmas colours, the reds and the greens and the whites, but I'm partial to a non-traditional colour as well, like blues and stuff. And with this one I have a matching card, which if you've been onto my blog, you would have seen this in September, and I can't remember, possibly day 22 comes to mind. I did a Christmas card making challenge with Martin Stone, a UK demonstrator. It was great. Had a great 30 days of September making a Christmas card pretty much for each day. I think I may have missed one or two, but yeah, so that's that one. And then that's another paper. So they're all, oops, my ribbon's coming off. And I've used, on these ones, because red's the standout colour, so I've used the real red braided linen trim. But yeah, I love this paper. I'm just sad to see, oh look, I haven't attached the tag on this one yet. But they're all the same. All the same with the hot chocolate and the Kit Kat and the marshmallow. So the teachers have all got the same thing. But I really like the coffee cup holder, the carrier, yeah, and I've bought myself some more coffee cups. I hope that maybe Stampin' Up might bring these back into the annual catalogue. Alright, well, I hope you liked today's project. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, hit that subscribe button so then you'll be notified when I load my next video. Everything you have seen in today's video, or the papers, the coffee cup, the carriers, the ribbon, ink, cardstock, it's all available in my online store, and the description and the links will all be in the description below the video. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them, but otherwise I will see you in the next video. Bye!